And I was raised in a Baptist family, and I was going to the First Baptist Church where the Lord came to me. So I didn't know much about God except I knew He could save anybody that wanted to be saved. But God, 7 months after the Lord came to me, about 7, 8 months, the Lord let me meet a Pentecostal preacher. He had a real heavy burden for poor people, and especially little homeless children. And the Lord wanted me to talk to him and work with him. So I helped him for 7 years. Now, he was the pastor of a full gospel church, which I knew nothing about whatsoever. And so he took me to my first full gospel business ministry chapter meeting. But I worked with him for 7 years, and boy, God sent me to one of His real champions on the earth. Never saw a pastor like him before or since. He didn't have no money. You give him some money, he'd take it home, put it on top of the counter, and tell his wife, he'll say, well, some hungry person will call in a few minutes and need it. And sometimes the hungry people would call, and some girl would say, Pastor Littlefield, I don't have no food. And my husband left with another woman, and I have 3 children, and they haven't had any food in 2 days. And he don't have no money. He usually gives it away. And he just gives a sack. He said, well, I'll be over there in a little while. He'd get a sack and go through his refrigerator, go through his own personal cupboards. He'd put some stuff in the sack. Now, sometimes he'd just have like maybe a 3/4 loaf of bread in his own personal house, He'd get a little sack. He'd put about half of that bread in a little sack. Leave a few slices for him and his wife. And then he'd take the rest of it to them. He'd get stuff out of his own refrigerator and take it to them. And you watch that kind of stuff, go to the house themselves. So I started doing some of that to help him. And after 7 years of working with that, now, sometimes a house would catch on fire and burn down, be on the front page of the paper or something, So the man and his wife and little children standing there, and y'all may be seated. And he'd go over there. He don't know them people. He don't know them from nothing. He'd talk to the man and say, do you have any insurance? He said, no. He said, do you have any relatives you can live with? He said, no. Do you have any money in your pocket? And he said, not very much, no.